Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the beginning of our kitchen organization series. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you step by step how to use your cabinet as a pantry if you do not have a dedicated space carved out for your pantry or food store in your home. We have different organizational styles to suit different personalities. I'll be covering this in our organization course series that will happen later on the channel, inshallah. Anyway, my organizational personality is out of sight, is out of mind. So I have a tendency to forget things if I don't see them. What I do to help with this problem is that I use clear bins or see-through bins, and I ensure that when I open my pantry, I can actually see everything at a glance. Most apartments in UAE do not have a food store or a separate pantry. So I'm sure this video will resonate with some of us. The first thing you need to do is to look out and look at your kitchen and check for the biggest cabinet space. So you use the biggest cabinet space that you have to organize your foodstuffs, because usually we use large bins or we have lots of food to store in these areas. The first step to creating a beautiful pantry is to take out everything from the pantry, clear it out completely, and keep it on the kitchen counter. And if you don't have one, you can also keep it on the floor. Okay, this step might seem a bit tedious, but it's actually very important, so please do not skip this step. Step 2 is to clean out the cabinet space, clean out the shelves. So usually you'll have some food grains lying around, oil stains, so we need to clean that out. Now, the materials I use in cleaning the pantry shelves or the cabinet shelves are usually dish soap and my homemade kitchen cleaner. You need 2 rags, a dry rag and a wet rag, and you need a scouring sponge. As you can see, I've sorted the foodstuffs into different categories. I put the grains together, the grains and the pulses together, and I put the powdery items together. So here we have our lentils, our broken oats, beans and rice. And here we have our flour, yam flour, wheat, gari, and wheat, gari, yam flour and white flour. So as you can, and then some of the containers are empty. So I have a refill basket which I will also be organizing. But in the meantime, I'm going to refill the food storage containers. So that's the next step to take. After cleaning out the cabinets, after bringing out all the pantry items, cleaning out the cabinets, sorting them into like categories, then it's time to refill your containers. Wipe down the outer parts of the food container. Even if they are new, usually they become dusty from being kept on the store's shelves. So it's important that you actually wipe them inside and out. But if they are used ones, if you wish to, you could actually pour the items out, wash out the storage containers, dry it out, ensure it dries properly, and then refill it again. But if you feel they are clean inside already, then just ensure you wipe the outer parts, because usually you touch it with greasy hands while cooking, so it will have a lot of oily stains or dust on them. Now I'm going to sort the leftover excess food items into like categories as well. So now I've sorted them into two categories. We have our extra spices and we have our extra overflow foodstuffs. So here we have our extra thyme, curry, cinnamon sticks, banana peppers, pepper soup spice, and extra rice, poundo, elubo, yam flour, white flour. So now that I have this sorted out, I'm going to clean out my food storage containers or baskets. So now I have my overflow bins and baskets sorted. The basket, in the basket I kept the extra spices, and in the plastic container or plastic bin I kept the extra rice, extra flour, yam flour, poundo, broken oats. So this is the finished product. I kept the overflow bin below because I won't be using it all the time, and I kept the food items I use mostly in front and up, so it's easier for me to access. My organizing methods are all about ease and easy accessibility. Thank you so much for viewing this video, and I hope that it will be useful to you. It will help you save time and in your cooking, and help you to be motivated to cook many delicious meals for your family, and to fill them with the fuel needed to pursue their goals, which is the hereafter.